Hey guys, welcome to Michelle's Opinions. Today, I would like to talk about the narrow path. Why is it so narrow? Let's think about this one, guys. Why is the other path so broad, but the path that we're to take is so narrow? Let me screen share with you guys a few images I've captured to try and tell you guys a little story. Okay, here's the sign. Narrow path, go right. Broad path, go left. Signs everywhere, guys. We can talk about the signs that were in the heavens with the moon at her feet and Jupiter in her womb and the stars lined up above her head. We could talk about the blood moon signs. We can talk about the Mayan calendar. So many signs were given to us to bring to our awareness an understanding of this very time of transition that we are all in. The narrow path that we are to walk. It is an individual journey. It is a narrow path because you're the only one on it. Do you think that God is so small that he wouldn't be able to uniquely design a path for you? Do you think that you're so small that there's not a path designed uniquely for you? Well, I'm here to tell you today that there is a path unique to you to remove the filters in your mind, to give you that renewing of your mind, to give you that new heart. Oftentimes, when we begin this journey, which for me, as you know, started with the Holy Spirit baptism, I was raised Christian, and the doctrines that I was taught, that's what I thought that would be. I also thought that would be the end of the journey. I got my Holy Spirit baptism. I was born from above. That's it. I'm finished. Well, friends, I'm here to tell you that actually was the beginning of the transformation, the beginning of the renewing of the mind, the renewing of getting a brand new heart, to be able to step onto that new earth, to have a new beginning. It is appointed to man once to die. And I believe that was when I was either I died or I was dead before then and came to life when I began to walk that narrow path. And in the beginning, there's an inner battle going on. As you can see by the image I put up, the angel on one shoulder, the devil on the other shoulder. You know, each talking in each ear, the confusion. Oh my goodness, guys. We can get very, very confused right when this happens to us. When the world is telling us one thing, but what's going on within you is something completely different. That's when I tell you guys, take that time, be patient, be kind with yourself, because what you find out is everything you need to know is within you. Seek, knock. It's also mentioned in the Bible to go into your prayer closet and Father will reward you openly. Think about these things that are stated in the Bible, guys. You know, Christ himself rebuked the Sadducees and Pharisees. He was against the righteous religious people. Why do you think that is? He also spent his time amongst the people that the righteous and holy would deem deplorable and unworthy. Well, I have to tell you, my friends, everybody is worthy, whether you are on the angelic side or the other side. There is no wrong side. It is an inner battle, an inner turmoil going on within us. And it's something unique, something designed, something so perfect and divine that we each go down the narrow path. Then we come to a point of understanding that there is no devil or angel. It was a deception in our perception. These were things that we were creating in our mind, filters, blocks that we were putting up, fear, gapping away from certain things, saying things are good, things are bad, making judgments on all things. Remember, Christ says forgiveness, mercy, love, love thy enemy. He also said forgive 7 times 70 a day. We never know what part of the journey somebody may be going through. It could be that they're going through their white throne judgment. I've done a video about the white throne judgment. I recommend you watch it because it could be part of the journey that you're going through yourself. But I promise, keep pressing through. You will pop out of that. Another thing that has caught my attention is why, when Lot's wife turned around, she turned into a pillar of salt. Well, Christ often says that if we lose our flavor, we lose our saltiness, then what do we have to offer? I have to say, when you're on your narrow path and you're on your journey and you're becoming self-aware and you're understanding that divine breath of life that is within you, it is not a good idea to look back until you've got a good, solid, new foundation, the renewing of your mind and the new heart. It's a beautiful process. It's a beautiful process to observe. It's a beautiful process to go through. Be patient with yourself. Be kind. And I promise that there will be a time where you can look back and do what I'm trying to do here and help others come along. If you do look back too early, you can get stuck. You can become a statue. You can become that pillar of salt, digging your heels in. When the gifts are stirred up in you after that Holy Spirit baptism, I'll tell you, my friends, many get stuck there because they are not understanding really what is going on. But I promise, guys, that's the beginning of understanding all the gifts that we were born with, the abilities we've had all this time, the understanding of how to apply them into our 3D sensories. We talk about the 5 senses in school. We learn about them in school. But guys, we've all known in our hearts that there's a 6th sense. It's time that we start, keening in on our 6th sense. It enhances your 5 senses. It helps you make better decisions. The empathy, the feeling the other people around you. I did that video about, the extra senses with sense of smell, hearing frequencies with your ears, seeing auras with your eyes, all of these gifts, feeling energies, gut feelings, all of these things going on are giving us signs, and that our 6th sense is screaming that it is there and it is there to be utilized. The last image I want to show you is the new earth. We were promised a millennial reign with Christ. We are the ones we've been waiting for. Christ himself said, in the latter days, these things they will do and more. We're stepping into that new age, guys. And it doesn't matter what your culture is, what your background, what religion. This crosses any barriers or boundaries that we could ever think of. If you are Christian, hold on to Christ. He will bring you through and bring you through to all truth. Okay, Let me stop screen sharing and go back into the Hangout. Okay. So I hope that you are on the narrow path. I hope that you are making the steps in your journey. I hope that you are not stuck in any area. If you are, leave your comments below. Also, leave your comments below about your journey, your testimony. It is divine for you. What you experience, what things are asked of you, what things are stirred up within you through listening to other people's testimonies. Oh my goodness, you guys, it is such a beautiful transformation we are going through. We are in this together. Hand in hand is where we are heading. Unity in diversity, no special, no select, equality for everyone. One of the first things I dealt with was my heart was breaking, thinking that I would be raptured out of here while others would be left behind. I have to tell you, my friends, that's not going to happen. This is not a select few. This is an everyone view. Everybody has this variability within them. Everybody has this very choice to make. And everybody can remember to forget and go ahead and dive deep into their experience, because there's no wrong way, guys. Expansion in your awareness is expansion in your awareness. But if you're seeking and you're knocking and you're looking, I will throw tools out for you. And I pray and I hope and I meditate that the tools that I'm throwing out there for you guys help you on your journey to discovering who and what you are. The truth resides within you. Remember, Christ himself said the kingdom of heaven is within. We get our own house in order first, and all else follows. And I often say, in the micro, then reflects around you in the macro. The photo that have as my background is one that I took in my backyard. I have to tell you guys, I don't see chemtrails anymore. I did, but I do not anymore. It's a renewing of our mind, a renewing of our heart, an understanding of what we are, who we are, what our capabilities are, what God himself gave us with his divine breath of life, and how to utilize them in our daily life. So I hope that this episode of Michelle's Opinion on the Narrow Path has helped you to keep seeking within, keep knocking, keep pressing through. Your journey is divine. Divine appointments are all around you. Look for the signs. I personally love synchronicities. They're so beautiful. So that's it for this episode. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification so that way you'll be notified of live interviews that I do, spontaneous live streams, and new postings that I put up for you guys on my devotionals. And I also want you guys to share what you know and listen so you can grow. Peace. Talk to you soon.